Good morning my lovely, Sandra here and welcome back to my channel. And yeah, we are going into fall and it's my favourite season of all. That is why I've decided to put on these. I feel so much more comfortable in fall kind of clothes. Does that make any sense? And yeah, so I donned on my vintage beret that I picked up from an antique store 15 years ago maybe, and it's just my favourite one. And for today I'm wearing my Kantha Bae. This is the silk reversible harmony. I'm also wearing just a plain top underneath it, and then one of the Kantha Bae black overdyed Majestics. That's what I'm wearing today. Oh, my necklace is the one that I got from Sharon, so I'll put the link to everything in the description. And welcome to my channel. I am a plus sized bohemian dressing person, and one of the brands that I love is Kantha Bae. So if you are new, I just love Kantha Bae clothing, and I have a review to do for you today, and this is my review, and my review is on the Zeppelin, silk Zeppelin top. And I bought this out quite a while ago and I thought I'd do a review because I've got two hacks that I have with it, but I also want to show you the difference between that and a silk shrug that they also do. So first off, this is the newest. She is called the Zeppelin, and she has these majestically, look at the sleeves. And the one I got was in red, and I would never ever have gone for this colour before, trust me. I also have another one in yellow, but I decided to get just a plainer type one when I got it because I wanted it to go with some of the, you know, outfits that I'm wearing. And for some reason it doesn't matter that I always see people dressed in the neutral kind of colours, the soft palettes. I try and for some reason the more vibrant kind of colours just seem to suit me better. They don't, you know, they just don't wash me out. So it doesn't matter what I want it to be. It's more a case of what looks better for me. So I did get this red one, and this red silk one has little polka dots all over it, so you can see. But for Kantha Bae, this is quite plain. For Sandra, this is quite plain. And this is what she is. So she has the sleeves, and you can see they are these huge bell sleeves with the ruffles. She comes down here and she has two ties, and then at the back she's a bit shorter at the back. Okay, so first off, let me just show you the silk shrug as well. I only own one of these shrugs now, but this is my favorite one. So the silk shrug was something they originally bought out, and even though the concept is more or less the same, she has the ties here. I do have to say that the sleeves on the silk shrug are more generous than the ones on the Zeppelin. Okay, they're a little bit more wider. You can see that these have some width to them here. Okay, but this, so that's that. But the Zeppelin, and let me take this off and show you. Now the Zeppelin is a fitted, I'm glad they didn't call it a shrug because it is more fitted, and the reason it's more fitted is in the shoulders. And I was a bit worried when I first ordered one because I thought, oh no, it's going to be too tight. So whereas the regular shrug just comes all the way down and is open here, you can see there's no seams going all the way down the front placket here. The Zeppelin is a fitted one, so she'll fit on your shoulders and then she has the arm bit going in there, and then the actual arm bit here is a little bit smaller. Okay, now I think I'm about 20 all the way around there, so just to let you know, if you do have wider arms here, measure them, and like I say, it's about 20 with me all the way around, and it's okay. It's not too bad. It's not enough that I would want to sell it because it's too tight, and I don't like tight clothes, just to let you know. I do not like the tight clothes whatsoever. I like things to be a little bit more loosey-goosey, but I can do this. If I can do this without tearing the back, it's okay. In the original Kantha Bae shrug, there's a lot more space for a plus size person, but in the Zeppelin, like I say, I'm a sort of a 2X, 18 to 20, maybe even a bit more. So I just want you to know that the Zeppelin is a more fitted top, and they've actually called it a top, not a shrug. Okay, now on this one, she's meant, well, I suppose you could wear it as you want. More slimmer ladies can actually get these ties and tie it all the way around and all the way around the back. Mine only just touches, but if you are more slimmer than me, obviously you can do that. But realistically speaking, the way they did it was that it comes right up, and then what I normally do is just pull it down over the gills, and you can see she gives you a lovely look going around there, and you just tie this as you want, as it sort of suits you. As far as the length of the sleeves, now this is something that I knew might bother me, and you can see the sleeves on me. So one of my friends, Janelle, thank you Janelle for telling me, said that what she does is she gets two of the I think this is what she said she does, and she ties them up. I think this is what you meant, Janelle, when you said you tie it up, and it makes it a little bit shorter, you can see. So you have like a little ruffle there, and if you do the same there, you see how that has just made her go a little bit shorter. The other hack I have is to put something on my arm. Let me find, oh, you can see my face close up. I wasn't prepared, was I, guys? Let me get them out. So I bought these from Walmart. They're just like the little children's doofy things for your hair, you know. I didn't want to use a safety pin. I don't want anything that's going to cause any distress to this. But this is like a clear one, and what I do, I think I've showed you this on another video, is put this all the way up my arm. So I'll bring it all the way up first, get my sleeve sort of sorted, and then just pull the fabric to where you want it. Just cover up that little bit there, and you can see it's made the sleeve a lot shorter, so she's not smacking you all around. If you have a sewing machine and you want to, you can shorten that, but there might be times when, you know, you're out and you actually want it to be longer. So this is it. Like I say, if you just get two parts of it, two parts of this, let me show you again. I didn't do it in any particular order, but obviously you could do this, you know, off the hanger. So I find the longest bit, which is there, and then a bit behind me, which is there, and then just do like a little knot. So one there and one there, and you do it to whatever length you want, guys, and then just let it sit on you, and you can see that's brought it up. Either that, or you just pop on something. I didn't want to use an elastic band because elastic bands can also snag the silk as well, but these are quite nice, these stretchy things, and I have quite, you know, sort of thicker arms, so I'm not feeling it at all. But then, like I say, you do it like that. But I also have another hack for this top, and I think it's my favorite hack for this top, and let me show you. Okay, I'm taking this thing off my arm, and I'm taking this off. what I found is, I don't know, I have this love of French film noir things. I do. And what I thought you could do is, if you have a harmony or something that is low cut like this, what I do is, let me just hold that harmony. I've got my nipple petals on, guys, so there shouldn't be anything going on there, I hope. So put this on, okay, underneath the harmony, and just give it a quick little tie there. Then I put my sleeves through it and fasten this up. I think you can do this to, like I say, you could do it to a low cut top. Anything that you've got that's low cut like this, it just seems to work really well with the harmony. Okay, so now as it is, it's just as it is. But what I like to do is pull out the strings there. And you'll notice at the side, let me show you, it's not coming up. You see at the side here, it's not showing there and there, okay? And then just pull this to the front, and it gives you sort of, I don't know what you would call that. I did know what you would call it, but I've completely forgotten. But you know what I'm saying. So it gives you sort of a little necktie. And then let's get this bad boy back on. For now, just bring it down to sort of, you know, like I say, wherever you want. And now I think you have a really good, I'm going to have to put the other one on because you'll know, I have that little OCD thing going on where things have to be semi-perfect, but in an imperfect kind of way. Does that make any sense? I know. You know, they're doing my road outside the front at the moment. They've been doing the roads around us for a couple of weeks, and they're doing the one right outside our road. And we had notification at the weekend that, you know, you can't go out for 2 days, Sunday and Monday, can't take the car out, they're putting the oil down. I don't understand the process, but you know, once they've taken up all the concretey stuff, then they put this hot oil all the way down. That's about 300 degrees, I think it said it was. Something ridiculous. And then they come back the next day and start working on it. So we had this notification saying, you know, you can't go out. Great, we can't go out. Which means I also had to keep the cats in. Yeah. So I kept my cats in yesterday because obviously I don't want them going out and walking their little paws all over and getting burnt. They don't care about my trying to save them, but anyhow. So I did that, and then sort of later on in the afternoon, because they came and did that early morning, they were going crazy to go out, so I opened the front door a little bit, and then the stray cat, Darth Vader, came in. He'd been walking on it. Yeah, so he came through and, you know, sucked up to me, and his feet were just covered in this darned oil. And not only that, but he traipsed it all on the way in and in the living room, and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I had to clean his little paws off, which if you've tried doing to a feral cat in the past, that's all I'm saying. So anyhow, he's good, just to let you know. I don't think he got burned or nothing, but yeah, anyhow, that's my little story. So this is am I a genius or what? I bet someone else has come up with this, haven't they? So let's try it now with my top over the top, because this is how I would sort of layer. I don't know if this is going to work, just to let you know. This is, like I say, the over dyed Majestic. I guess if I'm going to put that down, I could bring the sleeves a bit lower. I don't know, I don't have to do this. I'm just, you know, it's just a thought that I could do something like that. So let's show you my other one I've got, but under something plain. Now, the way I did this was I got a plain Zeppelin and a patterned outfit, okay, a harmony. So now what I'll do is I will show you the patterned Zeppelin underneath a plain harmony. And that's how I think I'm going to wear them, because even though I do pattern on pattern on pattern and all that kind of stuff, sometimes I want to look, you know, just like really nice. So I'm loving this underneath this red. I just think as an underneath one, if you need something to layer up for the colder months, it's a great idea, because you can layer it up, excuse me, underneath, and you can layer it up over the top. Let's get changing. Y'all ready for this? Okay, so I think I really like this one. This is very French film noir as well, I do believe. You know, one of my favourite movies is Amélie. If you've never watched it, watch it. Anyhow, this is, I did have this up for sale, but I think I'm going to take it off. This is sort of a funky looking one. You can see she has on some beautiful colours. She has teals, purples. One of the sleeves has the colour, one doesn't, and I've tied this sleeve up. I had tied that sleeve up, but I haven't now. And then I've just brought it up. The harmony is the Kantha Bae Harmony, and I over dyed this little girl. I over dyed her with red and a cocoa brown. She was sort of reds and yellows to start off with, because I wanted something that, I don't know what colour she's showing on the screen, but I wanted something that was sort of purpley brownish. Well, that's what I got anyway, whether I wanted that or not. So this is the colour that it came out, but I love it. So this is the Zeppelin underneath. But if you don't want to tie it, what you can do is you can leave it open like this and have it sort of, let me just try this bit, almost like a collar. I've got some bits of yellow hanging off that. I'm not sure why. Anyhow, I've got some little bits of cotton hanging off that. But you can see, if you don't want to, you know, tie it up, you could get a completely different look. See? And like I say, it's long enough at the side here that it's not lifting up. Well, a tiny bit, but not a great deal. And then if I want to tie it back up as a tie, just pull this down over the boobies underneath, and then just tie it up a little bit, bring it out. Now I've got some sort of interest to the collar. Does that make any sense, guys? One minute. When I first, I think I traded for this one, and when I first saw it, I was like, she got me straight away, and now I absolutely love her. So those are my hacks for the Zeppelin. I like the Zeppelin. Like I say, when I first saw it, I thought, no, those wings are gonna be driving me nuts. But then it took me a whole night. I was awake the one night thinking, what could I do? Could I just do safety pins there? Could I sew some other little snaps and snap it up if I want to? And then I was thinking, well, all of these are going to damage the fabric, because it is sort of a silk. And then that's when I came up with just these. And like I say, these are this kind, and I got the clear ones so you can't see. And you know, it just makes that little bit of a difference. If you're doing something, like I say, if you're out and you're walking around, it's not a bother. But if you're at home and you're cooking and all kinds of stuff, because I wear my clothes, I don't keep anything for best. I wear my clothes like this every single day, guys. I really do. I love it. I've got them, so why not, you know. So that is sort of my little hack if you want to keep it, like I say, up here and just have a little bit of dangly dangly. I have a love of harmonies. I really do. And what can I say? I've got 3. I've been rebuilding my thing again. I love the silk ones and I love the Kantha ones. They both give different looks. And for the fall, like I say, for fall, you cannot beat a harmony. It's an all-in-one. And if you are anything like me, I'm watching them do the road out there. If you are anything like me, I suffer with my tummy. I suffered when I was a lot slimmer. I suffer now. And even though I love the pants and all of that, anything that I have to wear that goes on and cuts in there for any reason, even if it just sits slightly, it hurts, okay? It just hurts. So that's why I love a harmony, because I can layer under it. You know, I have this one. I know this isn't a harmony thing, but this is one that I overdyed grey, and this is just a top from Walmart, you see? And that's a staple. See? So having something a little bit, you know, if you do have a Zeppelin, or if you have a shrug. Now the tie for the shrug is at the bottom, just to let you know. To get the tie to come out is a bit more problematic on the shrug, but you could definitely have the arms coming out. You would just tie this up underneath and just leave it. But because the tie for this, because it's meant to come up around sort of the girls like that, that's why you can tie it and have it still covering. You can't really do it with, I don't think, with the shrug. So they are both 2 different tops. The shrug is a shrug. It's nice. It's a bit, you know, looser fitting. She will fit up to sort of a 2 to 3X, maybe a little bit bigger, but watch your arms on the shrug. The Zeppelin, on the other hand, is a more fitted one. It is fitted at the arms here. So measure across here. I'm about 19 from here to here. I am 19. I'm very broad. If you are shorter than 19, you're going to be good. But make sure when you get one, because they do still have quite a lot left, which is amazing. But make sure, or even if you wait till there's a sale and snag one then, make sure that you measure this bit of in your arm. I'm about 20 all the way around. So if you are plus size, you're watching this now, you're thinking, I love that look, I want to have a go for one. Everywhere else, I think it's going to fit because it can be opened up as much as you want. But just make sure that where this line is here, okay, I want you to measure your underarm bit where it's touching your underarm. And like I say, this just touches mine. It literally just touches it. You can see there's not really any give there. So that's why I was worried about it. So if you are all the way around 20 or less, you should be okay. If you are more than 20 inches, you may struggle, okay? That's my honest opinion on that. But if that is the case, and you are a bit more in the arms there, go for the shrug, okay? The Kantha Bae Silk Shrug, because it's a lot more open that you can see. It's a lot more of a drop there than this. So this is a top. This is a layering top for you know, you can wear it on its own layered, or you can wear it layered under it, or you can layer over it. But you can get different looks with how you wear it. And now we are coming into, I hope, the kind of weather that I'm really looking forward to. Film noir. Yeah, I don't need to see that double chin there, do you? You always see from the front anyway. Anyhow, so that was my review. I hope it was okay. Yes, they still have some Zeppelins left in the shop, and they still have some of the silk reversible harmonies left in the shop. If you are new to my channel, or new to Kantha Bae, or you know, new, well, not an alien, although aliens could probably still want to wear them. If you are new to any of this, I will put the link to these in my description box, and like I say, just snag the colour that you like. If you're going to go for a harmony, the silk harmony, which is a lot lighter than this one, and I have done a review on it, if you're going to go for a silk one, choose one of the colours in the silk, okay, and then see if you can get your matching Zeppelin to go with it. I just want you to know I'm not paid, sponsored, endorsed. I don't receive anything. I didn't receive anything for free. It's nothing like that. I do not work for Kantha Bae. But if you are plus sized and you are interested in this kind of a look, as I was for many years but couldn't find it, just want to give you the best advice that I can. And I would say, if you want an all-in-one kind of outfit that's a no fuss, you know, I mean, this to me is no fuss, okay? It's just a top that I put on, and then this over the top, and then I'm done. Miss Lulu did not come and say hello to us today because she is on my bedroom window. Her tail is flicking furiously because she has not been allowed out for 2 days. Apparently that's animal abuse in her mind. I am trying to save her little paws from getting burnt though, but she don't care. They don't care about that. They don't think about it, do they? In the meantime, I will come to you with my next review, which will be probably the Celeste Maxi. Oh, I do like the Celeste. And then I also have coming, and I'm nervous, the Zen jumpsuit. I did trade somebody yesterday and I'm nervous as heck about that one. But that's just me, getting nervous. In the meantime, I hope you liked my video. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. That would be great. Trying to get my numbers up. It might take 10 years, but I'm getting there. And a thumbs up, and any comments. What do you think of the outfits that I've paired these with? Do you like film noir as well? Do you like watching French films with the subtitles on? We put the subtitles on for everything, but in the meantime,